I'm Kevin VanDeWege, State Representative from the 24th Legislative District, which covers all of Clallam, Jefferson, and the upper northern part of Grace Harbor County.
Which of your 2010 bills are headed for the governor's desk?
This session I have 4 pieces of legislation that are expected to be signed by the governor. My first one, most important, is a jobs bill, turning biomass in our forests into energy. I think the way we're going to get out of this recession is by creating jobs, and jobs will lead us out of the recession. So the biomass bill allows the Department of Natural Resources to enter into some longer-term contracts, and it'll help in the energy sector and the manufacturing sector. So those are good, stable jobs, and that bill is going to be signed by the governor. Another one is a government streamlining bill that reduces the amount of environmental hearings boards. We have a $2.8 billion shortfall that we're working on filling this session, and I think a lot of my constituents want to see a smaller, reduced, streamlined state government. The third one is a veterans bill, names a state highway in honor of the Persian Gulf veterans, the highway that runs between Forks and out to La Push. So beautiful area, a nice way to honor the veterans on a daily basis. And then the last bill is a safety bill. It deals with the electrical trainees and making sure that electrical workers who do a fabulous job have the training hours they need to do a safe job and keep our buildings safe.
The House and Senate are still negotiating a final budget. You are strongly opposed to a sales tax increase.
Correct.
Why is that?
Well, I think a sales tax increase is the wrong approach. We have a very high sales tax already in the state. There's certain parts of the states where it's already over 10 cents. And raising it is just going to hurt the middle class people that are really struggling right now. And I think we can do better than that. I think, one of the reasons I voted, actually the most important reason I voted to suspend 960 is so that we can take action on tax exemptions. The state gives tax exemptions out for various reasons over various years, and we're constantly looking at those and making sure they're cleaned up. 960 doesn't allow us actually to close them because we realize new revenue in that. So doing that, taking a look at exemption, I think, is the best way that we can raise revenue. And it takes more work, and there's a little more politics around it, but I think it's what the people want, and it's the right approach. Sales tax is too easy and too broad, and it affects too many people, and I think we can do better than that.
The regular legislative session is scheduled to end March 11. What will happen if a budget is not agreed to in time?
Well, if we don't have all the things that we need to have done by the end of the session, we'll go into a special session. And that's normally called by the governor. It happens fairly commonly. The last time we were involved in a special session was in 2007, where we went into a special session for a day to codify Initiative 747, which was actually an initiative voted on by the people and passed, and it put caps on property tax. So that was the last time we went into special session. If we're not done, the governor will probably take action to call one. It'll, we might take a few days off and then come back and do 3 or 4 days worth of work. The reason why I find it important and I'm certainly willing to come back down here and finish the work is this is a very critical point in our state's history. There was a global financial meltdown. And we really need to work hard and make sure that we're on the road to recovery for the state of Washington. The best way to do that is by creating jobs. Jobs are what's going to lead us out of the recovery. We have quite a few pieces of legislation to do that. We have a Jobs Act. We have exciting stuff happening on the Olympic Peninsula all over. I'm working on the biomass energy bill. So I think we have the groundwork laid to create jobs and get us out of the recession. We just have to make sure that we have time to do it all and that it's all done correctly. And so that's why I think we might go into special session and why I would support it if we did.
So people should keep checking your website.
Right, yeah,
website.
Right, yep.
All right.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.